Here's something most people don't realize until it's too late. One sentence you casually say to an insurance adjuster can quietly cost you thousands of dollars. If you've been in an accident or filed an insurance claim, this video could save you from making a mistake that's almost impossible to undo. I'm going to walk you through what not to say to an insurance adjuster, using simple language, no legal advice, and no scare tactics. Just clear, practical guidance. First, let's be clear about one thing. Insurance adjusters are usually polite, calm, and friendly. That's their job. But they also work for the insurance company, and their role is to gather information that helps resolve the claim efficiently. That means the words you choose really matter. The first thing you should not say is, "I'm fine," or "I feel okay." This is one of the most common mistakes. Right after an accident, adrenaline can mask pain. Injuries like whiplash, concussions, or soft tissue damage often show up hours or even days later. When you say you're fine, that statement may be documented and used later to question whether you were hurt at all. It's better to simply say you're still assessing how you feel, or that it's too early to know. The second thing you should avoid saying is, "It was my fault," or even, "I might have messed up." Even saying this casually or out of politeness can cause problems. Accidents are rarely as simple as they seem in the moment. Fault is something that's determined after all the facts are reviewed, not in a quick phone call. You don't need to assign blame or speculate. Just stick to the basic facts of what happened. Another phrase to avoid is, "I'm just guessing," but guessing can seriously hurt your claim. If you're not 100% sure about a detail, like speed, timing, or distances, it's okay to say you don't know or that you don't remember clearly. Estimates and guesses can be written down as facts, even when they're not accurate. You also want to be careful about saying, "That's all the damage there is." Some damage isn't visible right away. Vehicles can have internal damage, and injuries can develop over time. When you say something is minor or not that bad, it may limit what gets considered later. It's better to say the damage is still being evaluated. Another big one is, "I don't need medical treatment." This doesn't mean you're required to see a doctor immediately, but saying you don't need care at all can be used to suggest you weren't injured. If you haven't been evaluated yet, it's okay to say that you haven't had a chance, or that you're monitoring your condition. You should also avoid giving recorded statements without understanding what they're for. If an adjuster asks to record the call, you can politely say you're not comfortable with that right now, or that you'd like time to review things first. Staying calm and respectful is key. Finally, don't overshare. You don't need to tell long stories, personal opinions, or unrelated details. Short, factual responses are usually best. Silence is not rude, and taking your time is allowed. The goal here isn't to be defensive or uncooperative. It's simply to avoid unintentionally saying something that could be misunderstood or used against you later. If you're feeling unsure about a claim or worried that something you said might have affected it, there are options. Many people find it helpful to have their situation reviewed so they can understand where they stand. If you want, you can check a free claim review link to see what your options might be. It's a simple way to get clarity and peace of mind. No pressure, just information.